Hello everyone, this is Eric Brenda and Dollar Brenda. We're going to review what we did this week. We did two things. One is we did a whip with a behind the back turn. So sometimes called behind the back whip, sometimes they call it apache whip. There's a couple of different names for it. Texas Tommy, there's different names for it depending on which style of swing you're in or such. And the other one is going to be a prancing whip. Okay, so let's start with the whip. It is a regular whip into a behind the back. Okay. So how we do that is we come into a whip, we go 1, 2. Ladies, even if he doesn't give you a full 180 on 2, you can take and hook your foot back together and then forwards. Okay? So from this side, we go 1, 2, 3, and 4. And by 4, if you're going to do this one, I suggest that you go for the wrist here by 4. Alright? So we go on the wrist by 4, change the hand to the wrist, and on 5, we're going to turn her and start bringing the hand down on 5, and then we pass it between 5 and 6. Alright? So, again, 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. I'll do it from another direction so you can kind of see what's happening here. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, 6, 7, and 8. Make sure, men, when you pass that, keep your hand very low. We don't want you to have her feel like a wrestling move where it tweaks your shoulder. Keep the hand very low. The wrist helps in that because you're not bringing her hand up so high, therefore her elbow is long. Alright, there's one more version of that. 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. It follows on with another turn. Make sure she is facing you. 3 and 4, 5, 6. Make sure the hand is low when she unwinds. And when she unwinds and starts turning, then you just gently follow through. Do not force it. You don't want to tweak her arm. Alright? Do the regular one first. Make sure that one's real solid before you try the extra turn on that. You don't want to put the ladies on. Okay, now the other one, we did 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6. I'm going to turn this, and we go a hand over the top here. I'll do it 90 degrees to the camera here. Alright, so, and we're going to do a hand over the top. No thumb, preferably. This makes it easier to get into this turn. We're going to go 1, 2. I try to stay ahead of her on this track. It's much easier to turn her and have her finish right in front of me. If I end up too far here, she's going to end up passing me with her turn. Okay? Then we're going to pull it towards me and down. 3 and 4. And on 4, I want to push my hand forward, kind of into her hip, to put her onto her right foot. If you look in the mirror, you can see she's onto her right foot on 4. And forward, her weight is on that right foot. It's very important that she get her weight onto that right foot before you start doing the prancing. And I prance by bringing her left hand forward and then my right hand forward. Okay? I'm not really pulling my left hand back. I'm stopping. Okay, again, here's the prancing motion. The prancing motion. So we've got her on 4. And we're going 5, 6, 7, 8. Hand forward, left hand forward, right hand forward. When we finish, I'm going to stop this hand, my left hand, let go of my right hand, pull a little bit towards my belly button, and now we'll reverse and momentum to finish the turn. And then off again. We'll go through the whole thing again. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. You can stop on any odd number, like 9, I did on that one, to finish out the exit turn. We did one more version of that, and that was, we did two versions. One is we did a roll into 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6. We rolled her right out from it. All I did was, once I got her on 4 onto her right foot, I put a little pressure into her back and towards me to unwind. Watch. 1, 2, 3, and 4. I first get her onto that 4, and then I push a little bit, back and towards her. That finishes it up and towards her back. Okay? Now, we also did a version where we rolled her 1, 2, 3, and 4 up to the shoulder. I want to be a little bit behind her here so I don't feel like I'm choking her. And get her solidly on her right foot, give her enough forward motion she gets onto her right foot, and then we can either bring her back out or we can pass it. 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. In that case, I usually stop her on an even number and spin her out of that. It seems a little more natural for that position. I'm going to do a towards the camera on this one so you can see 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Alright? Now, the other version of that is just to take her out right away. 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6. Okay? It's going to feel a little bit more difficult on that because she's changing momentum so quickly. To help with that, we want to use our left hand. 2, 3, and 4. And if you see if I use my left hand on here, it makes it easier for her to change momentum. I'm going to push out with my left hand, which is going to help her to do a snake turn, moving away from me. I'll do it from the side so you can see that. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6. All right? If she gets so far away that the turn isn't under my hand, move forward with her.